This morning, I texted Chris and was wondering if he wanted to hang out tonight, and he responded with the news of what recently happened, of how, Davey and Jeannie came up to talk to him about his alcoholism, and I was in a bit of a shock.
Why Jason, of all people?
Because he's the guy that goes with the flow, dude. You tell him what's going on, and he's like, yeah, man, that's cool. And it was just too easy.
Because he takes us seriously. That's the reason why we prank Jason, because he actually believes what we say, whereas Kirk doesn't believe me, I don't believe Mike, I don't believe Kirk, I don't believe anybody, but I think Jason believes us all still, so it was easy.
Why Jason? Because, I don't know, because Chris started it.
If you say something remotely serious, I'll take it very seriously, and Chris said something remotely serious, and I was like, what? Yes.
Okay. Alright, first off, list everyone involved in the prank.
There was Mike, Kirk, me, Davey, Jeannie, Francis, Jason to an extent, but he kind of pranked himself, so.
How this whole prank started was I got a text from Chris. I woke up, I got a text from Chris saying that he started telling Jason that he had an intervention of sorts with his parents.
The whole prank started with me texting Mike, and then Mike just decided, hey, let's prank this kid.
How Chris said that he told Jason that his parents came that morning and said that that they were performing an intervention over Chris's alcoholism, supposed alcoholism, and that he actually believed him. So then he told you, and so ran the joke that led to, I think, a confused and angered slightly, and Jason.
I texted Chris in the morning to find out if it was still going down, and he responded with a joke saying that the night before, Davey and Jeannie came into town to do an intervention for Chris. And I believed it. I went along with it, and so I called Mike like about an hour or two later to find out what exactly was going on. And Mike, just pranking me, telling me that it actually happened, and that Davey and Jeannie are still in town. We're still in town at that point. So I was still kind of freaking out. After that, I came home from school around 3 or 4, and Mike got me to do an interview or /plea for Davey and Jeannie, pretty much saying, please keep Chris in sack. I will say, however, that he didn't mention that that Davey and Jeannie were planning on, or not planning, but thinking about pulling him from Sac State, and thinking that I think they think that the school setting, this environment is feeding, gasoline to the fire of his drinking, and I don't think that's the case. If anything, I think taking him out of school would be it would be more problematic, because he loves it up here. I know he does. His best buds are up here. We got Mikey, Kirk, and me. We're pretty good friends, and and he really enjoys going to school, and he's met some really cool people. His roommate's Matt. I think being taken out of that environment, and an environment that he really loves, has fallen in love with this past semester, it would be, I think, more problematic. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully, it would suck not having Chris around here, to be honest. He's one of my favorite people. It's hard to tell someone take it easy, don't do whatever you're doing or whatever. But at the same time, I think it is our responsibility as his close friends up here in SAC, or just his close friends in general, to I think it is our responsibility just to help him out, and just whatever way, whatever he needs, and I think that since hearing about this incident, I think we are going to take on that responsibility a little bit more seriously, and like I know I will. I know that like I'll muster up the courage or like just boldness to just go up and tell him take it easy, and I think he'll listen. Like he knows he's not dim-witted. Chris is a smart guy.
If there was anything you could say to Davey and Gene right now, what would you say?
I understand like their concern, parents. Like here it's the worst thing to hear about. Like it's not the worst thing, but it's painful to hear about that or to see your child do that. And like I understand that, and we are not like throwing that out of the window for sure. Like we are, of course, very like. I can't even think of the word, but we understand like their concern, and I just want to let them know, that we will, as his friends, like we will do our best, and we will like try to like keep him in check, keep ourselves like it's not like we're all doing this to Chris, like it's all four of us just like helping each other out, like making each other's better and stuff like that, but we'll try to remember that, and like we won't forget, like Chris, you're you're concerned about that, so yeah, I think that's it.
In summary, what did I do in this prank? I just kind of built the foundations, but I guess I'm the mastermind behind the whole thing. I don't know. I just wanted to keep it going because I was bored that day.